What's up guys, how you doing? And I'm glad to see you again on my channel. Today we'll be talking about trading robots in binary options. At the same time, I'm going to show you how you can make money trading binary options. So make sure you watch this video to the end. And in case you would have any questions regarding this video, you can ask me on Telegram. The link to my Telegram is in the description below this video. And also I'll leave you the link to my private Telegram channel where I share daily trading signals and I also run weekly marathons to increase your balance from $150 and up to $5,000 in a week time. So make sure you join the marathon. And to join PocketOption, you can text me on Telegram to get the link that will give you 50% bonus on your deposit. So make sure you check all these links down below. And without further ado, let us get straight to our today's trading session. So today we'll work with the Australian dollar Japanese yen currency pair, and you can see the price chart right now. And to start trading, I opened the down trade for $300 for 1 minute. And this decision was made taking into account the signals from the stochastic oscillator, which lines moved downwards, leaving the overbought zone, which, as you already know, is between the levels of 180. And this gave me a signal about a possible decline in price. So that's the first signal. And as you may have already noticed, I'm only using two indicators right now, the stochastic oscillator and the Donchian channel, but I think it will be enough. And while the trade is in progress, I really want to answer a very interesting question. Are there any trading robots for binary options trading? After all, trading on Forex using robots is not a new thing, and thousands of trading robots have been created for trading Forex instead of the trader. Are there any robots for binary options? That's what we will be answering today. And a trickles of profit added to my account, $276. That's my first profit. Going next. I think you can see that I conduct my trading without the help of robots, and there are a number of reasons for this. Because in the case of binary options, the situation is more complicated. There are attempts to create robots for binary options, but the results are still questionable. Let's resume trading. I see a continuation of the stochastic line decline, and I open a down trade again for $300 for 1 minute. As you may have already guessed, the decline in the stochastic lines gave me a signal about a possible decline in price. And that's why I didn't miss this opportunity. So why is binary options trading difficult to automate? The problem is that most binary options brokers do not use the MetaTrader 4 and the MetaTrader 5, which are electronic trading platforms, but the binary options brokers use the web terminals or the web version. In the MetaTrader, the developers have provided the possibility of creating robots and installing them by the trader himself. So that's the difference. And the trading robot for binary options most often has nowhere to install, since the work is carried out, as I said, through a web terminal. Now, I want to return to our trade, and as you can see, it's closing. And our trade close or profit added to my account $276. And let's go back to robots. Since trading is conducted through a web terminal, you have to do some tricks to connect the robot, for example, to emulate the pressing of buttons by a trader in the browser. This leads to new problems. It is necessary to adapt such robots to the terminals of different brokers. The redesign of the platform requires modification of the trading algorithm. In addition, binary options payouts change throughout the day, so the robot must be able to filter instruments or currency pairs by the criterion as well. Because of these features, there are the following algorithms for automatic binary options trading: clickers, emulators of button clicks above and below, and binary options robots that connect to a trading account. So it's pretty much complicated. And no matter how interesting it is to talk about robots, I trade manually. So when I see the movement of stochastic lines, I open an up trade for $300 for 1 minute, as you saw. Stochastic lines entered the oversold zone located between the levels 20 and 0 and began to reverse there, which gave me a signal about a possible price increase. The trade is open. We will observe and continue at the same time talking about robots. So clickers or buttons, they are developed for web terminals. This scheme of work looks like this. A trading platform is launched in a separate tab, a robot for options is launched separately, and the work is carried out as long as the terminal is open. From the broker side, everything looks as if the trader is trading manually. As for the robot that connect to the trading account, this type is most often created by the brokers themselves. It connects to the account directly and works with only one broker. And our trickles of profit added to my account again, $276 going next. And as for trading automation, there are also services that work in semi-automatic mode. The market analysis is automated, but the decision to make trades remains with the trader. What are the criteria when choosing a robot for binary options? Okay, there are several of them, and the very first one is to test the robot yourself and not believe in the statistics. So that's the first one. More on that later. Right now, I see a signal and I want to use it right now, so I open an up trade for $300 for 1 minute. And yes, it was again from the stochastic oscillator signal, because its line reversed and began to grow while its blue line crossed the level of 20, trying to get out of the oversold zone, which was a strong signal of a possible increase in price. So that's the signal that confirmed my decision. And now let's return to the criteria you need to consider when choosing a trading robot for binary options. The first one is the possibility for you to first try it firsthand. And if money is being asked to do that, there has to be a mandatory version of a demo account. Then we look at the possible profit. As I've repeatedly said, it is impossible to guarantee 100% profitable work. If the profit of the robot is 60 to 70%, this is already good. And my trickles of profit added to my account, $276. Amazing. And now you need to pay attention to the settings. There must be filters on payouts from the broker, and it's better to be able to configure the strategy. And finally, it will be necessary to understand the trading strategy. You need to understand on what basis you find entry points. It's better to exclude martingale in the case of binary options. It is particularly dangerous and the payout is always less than 100%, so the bet has to be increased more than 2 times to reach 0. So better be careful about that. But I have to go back to trading because I saw an interesting situation here, so I'm gonna make an up trade for $300 for 1 minute. So despite the upward movement of the stochastic lines, the price made a reverse from the local maximum of the candle. But anyways, stochastic did not change its signal about a possible price increase, and I decided not to miss such an opportunity. All right. And now we can return to trading robots. I would like to note that when it's so simple, then it's deceptive. To launch a trading robot, it's really enough to press a couple of buttons, but most of the work is carried out at earlier stages during the selection and testing of the algorithm. The logical question is whether is it possible to trade binary options using a robot. It is possible, but there are not as many possibilities as it seems. So I trade manually and you can see my results. Okay, now trade is closing. Added to my account $276, and this is the end of our today's trading session. Let's go and check the results. So how to get a trading robot? The best way is to create it yourself, which is of course impossible for beginners. So guys, please do not chase free robots. It's a trap for beginners. Of course, it depends on the developers, but anyways, you will not be able to make profits. And it's all because binary options is conducted through a web terminal. That's why I don't use robots and I trade manually. And it brings me a good profit already. As you saw today, I made $1,380, which is a good result. What do you think of this result? Write me in the comments. So guys, I advise you all to study binary options very well and trade for yourself and do not chase any trading robots. And before opening any trade, make sure you study the market carefully and the currency pair you're trading on, and use indicators to reduce your risks to the minimum level and aim for a profit over the long run and do not chase any quick profits. And of course, if you have any questions, you can ask me on Telegram. I'll leave you the link to my Telegram in the description below this video and the link to my private Telegram channel where I share daily trading signals and also run weekly marathons to increase your balance from $150 and up to $5,000 in a week time. So make sure you join the marathon. And in order to register on PocketOption and to start trading today, you can text me on Telegram to get the link that will give you 50% bonus on your deposit. Make sure you check all these links below. And of course, if you like this video and find it helpful, please give it a like, leave your comments down below, subscribe to my channel, turn on notification bell so you get notified when I drop a new one. That's been it for today, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.